Detroit was my beginning, even though I was born miles away in Oklahoma. Life rerouted my arrival, but my roots stayed in the Motor City. When the system raises you, love can feel like paperwork. Before I had memories, my life had a file, not a story, a record, names, addresses, recommendations. The paperwork didn't describe how I felt. It described where I would be next. And that file didn't just follow me, it introduced me. Before I could speak for myself, other people spoke about me. Not cruelly, not emotionally, but professionally. Those documents weren't trying to hurt me. They were trying to manage uncertainty. But when your life starts as uncertainty, management becomes your first language. The system moves in quarters, hearings, reviews, but children move in seconds. A hearing date might be 6 months away. To a child, that's forever. On paper, things looked orderly. In real life, it felt like waiting without a clock. I didn't know any of this at the time, but later, I learned something important. What felt personal was actually systematic. Children in foster care are more likely to experience abuse again, more likely to fall behind in school, more likely to struggle with housing as adults, more likely to encounter the justice system, not because of who they are, but because instability compounds. The system tracks outcomes. It rarely tracks accumulation. What looks like a bad decision at 19 often starts as a disrupted childhood at 3. That's not an excuse. It's an explanation. Adults change. Homes change. Expectations change. Each change made sense on paper, and none of them felt temporary. Systems teach lessons even when they don't mean to. I learned that asking too many questions slows things down. That compliance moves you forward faster than emotion. I learned how to be agreeable, how to stay adaptable, how to disappear just enough to avoid becoming a problem. Those skills helped me survive. They also followed me into adulthood. I learned how to adapt early. Be quiet. Follow the rules. Don't ask for permanence unless someone offers it officially. Eventually, adoption entered the file. By then, I already understood systems. I didn't trust stability. I waited to see if it would last. Years later, the paperwork returned to my life. This time, it came through my son. Same system, same language, same process. But the findings were different. Neglect, abuse, and a decision that placed him with me full time. For the first time, the paperwork didn't take something from me. It gave me responsibility. I don't hate paperwork anymore. I respect it. Because structure isn't cold. It's only dangerous when it replaces care instead of supporting it. This series is about what the files say and everything they don't. If you were raised by institutions, systems, or silence, you're not alone. In the next episode, I walk through the moment everything changed. One incident, one report, and how a single line in a case file can follow a child for decades. That episode is called The Day Everything Changed.
Thank you all for watching this here video. Please like and subscribe.